Gotta get, not long. Okay. Leave that there. Mhm. It's a little bit of, what the hell happened to my t-shirt? It's falling down. Better? Kathy, how are you, honey? Good to see you. And it was a lovely photo. Thank you. I'm expecting panties in the P.O. box. Just kidding. Okay, so, hey, that's a little sports fanfare, so we can stop it since we've. There you go. Get rid of that stuff for now. Camby Lynn, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for saying hello and for being here. All right, let's see. Am I going to need this today? I don't know. Let me get everything as best I can set up, which just usually takes me a while. Boom, 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 boo-doo-doo. Come on now, give me the live. Oh, not that, damn it. Oh, give me the channel. Oh, there we are, live now. Wow, that's a pretty. Look at those. Would you say those are Blue Ridge Mountains? I'd say they're just mountains. Okay, let's stop, Joe. Say hello. Hello. There's Kathy. There's everyone. Hold on. Kathy? Yeah, okay. We'll keep it between us. Oh, it's probably already known everywhere. Okay, but anyway. That's so sweet of you. Well, what is new today? New Jersey still. Joyzy. A lot going on in our political world. Oh my goodness, but I guess we should leave it alone. Let's see here. Stream, chat. Yeah, I think it's working. There's Kathy with okay. Yeah, bend over. Didn't I bend over all the way or remove my shirt for entertainment purposes only? I had to move. There you go. I'll give my logo there. Yes, that's me here. I can never get it straight. This is not like a mirror, by the way. It's screwed up. Mario Montanaro is in the house. Say hello to Mario, everyone. He tuned in when you said, yeah, bend over. That's all he was interested in. The beautiful, lovely, old soul with the beautiful young looks, Delilah Rose. So, what's going on? What's happening? Somebody tell me something good. Tell me something good. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. The DJ spinning though. Okay, forget it. So, So, Delilah, what's going on over there on the far, far left coast? When I do that, I feel like a Okay. And you are up early. My goodness, you, Delilah, sometimes Eve Vegan, and also Alexandria. She gets up early. Mario is in his afternoon. You know, he's chilling with a little bit of, what do you drink, Mario, anyway? Beer. It's in the afternoon, Mario. Ah. Whoa, going to see your mom. She lives in Chicago. Chicago, bang, bang, shoot 'em up. I know. Those were the old days. Actually, they're the new days, aren't they? Be careful. I love Chicago. Have you ever been to a restaurant there called Gene and Georgetti's? Oh, man. That's old school Italian steakhouse. Underneath the subway thing, you feel like you're in an old Godfather movie. So immediately go in there and order a bottle of Chianti. All right. Anyway, that's just me. Chillicella. Chillicella. I'm having coffee right now. Oh, I should get some coffee. I'm having hot water. Hot water is very good. Yesterday, I went down on the shaft of my golf club, and I was chipping, and it went in the hole. I could not believe it. It was a good day for me. Norma, so nice to see you. I'm glad you found us. Norma Valdez. Carrie says good morning. Good morning, Carrie. So good to see you. Keep that wild thing on a leash, would you? Thank you, Carrie. Okay. So you guys are at home, not working this morning. You going this afternoon, Kathy? It is a delish choice. So yesterday, wow, windy. Whoa, boy, was it windy. Maybe 40-mile-an-hour gust. You try and hit a golf ball in that weather. But see, we take the opportunity because the rates are really cheap now to play at good places. 6 months out of the year. 6 months out of it. 6 months out of the year, we get to play excellent courses at low rates because the snowbirds haven't descended upon us yet. And when they do, a place where we could play golf for maybe $35 now goes up to $140. Now, is that ridiculous? I don't play there. I don't play there because it's a waste of money. Nothing would irk me more to know that if I just waited a couple months, I could play here for $30. And there are plenty of places in Florida. I mean, you can't swing a dead cat, sorry for that reference, without hitting a golf course. It's just an old expression. Like, that girl is so beautiful, she'll make a monkey chew red pepper. Meaning, like, who would do that? That's just an old expression from up north in the South. What else did they say up there? You can tell he's from the South if he can keep a conversation going, gnats going around. Never has to swat any gnats. Hell, I'm not sure what they mean. You just always go like that and they talk all the time. But that's it. So those of you that I've already offended, I'm sorry. I'm just, ranting. I'm just ranting a little bit. I think I need to pour my little pick-me-up that I have in a little envelope. I pour it into a glass of water, stir it up, and it will make me go crazy. Yes, I love coffee. And it's your day off. Yay! This is a day off clap. You won't see it any other time. Okay? It's a day off clap. Today is Wednesday. Oh, yes, that's right. I think I put it down there. Let's see if my information went in there. I put this up. Okay, it's Wednesday. We're all in on Wednesday. GMJ. 10-2. Is it 10-2? Yes, it is. Wasn't I saying 10-2 the other? Someone was taking a driving lesson. That's, oh yeah, 10-2, yeah. So, how's everyone? On Monday, I had to leave early because I was taking care of some business that I'll be able to discuss with you at a later date. Much later date, because I can't discuss it. So that's all I'm going to say. No, it has nothing to do. It has to do with me and some other people. Angela was not involved. Ah, you missed me this week. When do you go home, Mario? When do you go home to your wife, Nunzio? Hmm? All right, Delilah. Coffee is a smart, delicious choice. We love coffee. I do. Angela doesn't drink coffee, surprisingly enough. She just, she has other, shall we call them, weaknesses, I think. Well, so what's going on in our news today? Shall I pull out the news? Shall we go through some headlines? What do you want to do? Just tell me what you want to do. Angela's sleeping, remember, I can't get it so loud. All right, so tomorrow, you told me before, so I'm supposed to remember everything you tell me. Really? I know that your dog Winston impregnated another of the same breed. I know that. Those are the important things because you sent me videos of the dog getting his jollies. And everybody standing around laughing at them or commentating. But it was in Italian and I couldn't understand it. But I think that's cool. That's very cool. Tomorrow, told you before. Gosh, I see the hostility coming out of Mario. You sound like Angela. I already told you. No, you don't already tell me. You remind me. That's all. Don't pontificate on high. I told you. You don't tell me. You tell me when I ask. That's all. You know, that's how it is. So, good morning. Beautiful thumbnail for today's. Oh, Striper, I was in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I was trying to an unsolved mystery. And I came across that shot. As a matter of fact, the perpetrator got away because I was overcome with the beauty of the shot and had to take a picture. And back then I didn't have a cell phone, so I had to go buy a camera. By that time, the guy ran off. Patreon. Well, see, at maydecembersociety.com. That's where Patreon is connected. Patreon is where, people make donations to help us keep the lights on. That can be done here as well. Just whatevs. It's Patreon used to be a thing where those who were members of Patreon would get special deals, but we couldn't keep up with it actually. But we appreciate everyone. Whatever the donation is, it helps us with websites and different things like that. Because I gotta tell you, this stuff, when we first started doing 6 years ago, it's cheap. I mean, now everybody want to do it and they charge you for it. Yeah, so that's it. Mario, don't you give me that pissy face. I'll tell Nunzio to give you a spanking. And not the kind you like. Why, what will they hit you with? I don't have anything out here. No. I don't have anything here. I've got this, but who knows what this is? You can sit on it. Or not. What is it? Eve, good morning. Eve Adams, it's so nice to see you here. Thank you for joining our little coffee clutch. Everyone seems to like coffee. I like clutch. Yeah. I like clutch so much. Clutch this. Well, that sounds rude. I know, but you're talking to yourself. I am, but I'm not listening. Thank you. All right. Kathy comes up with a vibrator. Why are we not surprised there? No. That was a wrong answer. Oh, it didn't sound good, did it? I got to correct my wrong answer. You wish you liked coffee? Yeah, they say it's an acquired taste. I don't know, kind of like beer, but different. I like my coffee black. Black. I take it black. Kathy. And I do. And I will never go back because I like it black. Those are mixed metaphors, and I'm not sure if they're appropriate, but I'm just ranting. I know I should do more. Delilah, I know. Angela's always after me to do more videos, but she works so much, and that leaves the weekend only. Now, perhaps we will, because we're up streaming again, we can go on a stream trip this weekend. They're fun, right? If we can keep connected. Did you guys like when we did that? Remember, we went to different places. We'll do that. We will do that. Ah, you started drinking coffee because you needed to stay awake, I guess, or others were doing it. I mean, not that you would follow anyone, because we are all leaders, of course. Espresso. Ooh. You're trying to cut back. Your little tiny, a little cup of espresso. Espresso. Oh, it's so lovely. I love my espresso. I had it in Italy. Mario, is that the way to pronounce Italy? Mario is still huffing and puffing. Thank you, Eve, and we will do live streams. I mean, well, this is a live stream, but I mean, we'll take it on the road. I also thought about setting my computer up outside, so the backdrop would be the pool and the lake. That would be nice one day. We'll call it going to the beach. I wonder how. It'd probably storm and I'd lose all of my equipment. I mean, not that equipment, this equipment. This is more important than that. I'm here more. Well, you get the drift. Angela works in the gaming field, and many of you youngsters in the audience will remember the gaming industry. They play like this. Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah. What'd you say? Angela cannot go anywhere, as I'm sure many of you. If we go somewhere, there's a hotel. If it doesn't have Wi-Fi, I'm not going. If it doesn't have, I'm not. I can't. Now, I know you wouldn't carry about Carrie. You wouldn't carry. Carrie was on my mind. Well, Carrie can help me with this. You wouldn't care whether we had internet or not if you went away with me, right, Carrie? You know what I'm talking about. That's right. You have to have internet. Kristen, I see you snuck in there. Yes, we went to the marina and beach live streams, and the connection was wonky. Wonky, that's a cute. It's wonky. It wasn't walking very well. So what we will do is try it again. I think it's fun to do those things. We'll go on a nature walk, or I don't know. Maybe I could get Angela to come out and play golf. She has her own shafts to play with. You'd care, I know. Mario, I'm just teasing you. You still didn't tell me how to say Italy. Yes, I know you are more like me, Delilah. I don't do the video games unless it's the old one, Golden Tea in a bar. But Angela and her friends and actually the company, you don't have to go anywhere to do these things. You can stay at home. So that's what happens most of the time. And Angela's a night person, so she's up all night, and then she will go to bed early in the morning and sleep until she has to go to work in the afternoon. It's like when I was in high school. Remember that time I told you I parked my car on the front lawn of the house? And when I was a kid, I used to sleep, on the weekend. Oh, I'd just sleep and sleep and sleep. And my mother knocked on the door. Mom, what? No, I didn't. I was sleeping. Joe, wake up. Joe, wake. What's up, Mom? Your father wants you to move your car. Oh, can't he move it? It's on the front of the yard. It's by the trees. Oh, I looked out the window. Oh my God, how did I even get home? So, Angela will dress up for Halloween. She's working on something. I don't know. I am less so. I know Halloween is a big thing in this country. People really like that. But I'm less enamored with it, really, to be honest with you. Ah, pinball player. There you go. I can see that. I can see you as the pinball player. Now, let me ask you, Kathy, do you have to use this stool to step on that, really get, to jam it in? Do you do that, or are you okay? Because I know you are very petite. Kristen is always at the beach. Did you go to the beach? You were going to the beach on Monday, I think. We were having a chat, and then today's Wednesday, so yesterday was a different day. For yesterday was started my physical. That was the labs day, where they go and they drain you of everything, most things. Oh, there are, well, you know what I mean. Pinball is fun. So Kathy is our pinball wizard. Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. Yes, you went yesterday, and how was it? It was warm yesterday, but it was windy, wasn't it? Which took some of the heat away. But make sure you have plenty of block on. And are you getting that tan ready for those special videos you're going to send me? We won't let anybody know what they are. You missed the day. You didn't remember what day it was. It's Wednesday. And Kristen, are you sure you have coffee in that mug? She is a pinball wizard. Kathy is, no question about it. Working on your tan. All right, because I like to see those tan lines. It's kind of hot, but I won't say so. I have a friend in Calgary, Alberta. 12 inches of snow. Ouch. You know what you cannot do in that weather? Play golf. But you could play those video games. Wow, that's a lot of snow. That's too early for that much snow, don't you think? Although up in Canada, well, that's still early. Eve, tell me again where you are. It's going to be 32 tomorrow. You're not in the Midwest, are you? Park in those cars. Oh, that is very cold. I wouldn't take you as a Montana girl. Or did she move there? That's not where you're from originally. Record snowfall since 1937. You mean yesterday or the last couple days in Montana? Oh, I saw about that um, storm coming in. Ottawa. Oh, that's right. Yes, you are in Canada. A. All right, I have to say A. I don't know why they do that A, but they do. Kind of like we say they say A. So it's a good up here A. Now, I wanted to talk to Claire when she shows up because there is, or anyone in Ireland. And Ireland's a lovely place. Ireland is having a hurricane. That was the hurricane thing. It was having a hurricane, and it's called Oberto or somebody like that. You were born and raised in California. I can see that. Yeah, you kind of like that laid back girl. Good that you're in Florida. It's similar, sort of, but different. Gabby Lynn. Wow, born and raised in Montana. You haven't been in a long while. Well, did you lose the address? Oh, well, if maybe if family isn't there, why go? I get that. Yeah. You love the cold. Striper, make up your mind. You live in South Florida and you like the cold. No, I don't like frostbite. I used to ski actually, and I guess I still would if I was in the mountains visiting someone and we were skiing. And I had my equipment, and I'd probably have to rent it because my stuff is outdated. But that aside, then you have to get new, more sleek-looking clothes. Be very fashion-forward. You can't go up there with those big puffy suits like we used to wear. Again, that's aside. Those things aren't important to me. But once, many times, I would go in Pennsylvania. I would go skiing, and I'd ski early in the morning. One time there were frostbites warning, and I had this mask on, and the exposed skin was completely white like frostbite. So I decided I should go in. But I used to wait till noon because at noon the over 21 bar opened in the lodge, and that's when the music started, and we would drink all afternoon. It was so much fun. Okay. Oh, vintage snowsuits are coming back in. Okay. Well, your parents still live there out in Montana. Well, then you'll go home eventually. You'll go back. Must be beautiful country there. I haven't been to Montana. Billings, isn't that? Is that the capital? I don't know. That is your kind of ski trip. Oh yeah. I once got black toe from skiing. My big toes. I was on a ski trip with my sister, and we were. Let's not call it anything as crude as hooking up with other people, but let's just say we had many friends, and so I would be dancing in my ski boots. Now the ski boots they used to, and they were hard soles, so you have to walk heel to toe. Well, imagine dancing, and I was pressing, and I was drinking, and pressing my big toe in the front of that boot. And we got back to the lodge because that bar closed at 7, so we go home, shower, change, get something to eat, and head out to the nightclubs. Great fun, great fun. And I noticed, oh my God, look at my toes. From me jamming them into the front of the boot dancing because you couldn't get leverage. It's like a brick. You can't dance on a brick. You can dance on a brick floor, but anyway. Maybe that's too much information. Okay. Helena is the capital. That's right. Helena is the capital of Montana. See, I don't know. I've never been there. Montana always sounds rugged and really Really nice. See, I missed, I could have Googled the capital, but I didn't. I just thought I'd show my ignorance. I was trying to remember, because whenever in school we do those state capitals, one of them always threw me off. I don't think it was that one. Well, now it did. Fireplace, barn music. Man, those days were great. Rumbling around in the sleeping. Oh, come stay at our house. We have plenty of room. I bet you do have plenty of room. Yes, and we did, and we always went back. We would make, my sister and I would make very good friends, and they would invite us back. And as a matter of fact, we went one weekend and paid for our condo, and then for the rest of the winter, we were guests of everyone. You know, always exciting when we're around, I guess. Billings is a big city in Montana. Must be beautiful. I love mountains. Here's another California girl. Stops in to say hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, good to see you. It's good to see everyone. We're starting to get more people. We were in discussion, Kristen, about the drag show, so I have a couple of options. Yes, I have several options. I'm just not sure which one to do. So we have things that might be coming up that you would enjoy. But then, you know, Angela may just get fed up and leave, and then I'll do the shows myself. I'll have a guest performer every week. I could still have a guest performer every week. You could do the show right here with me. That'd be some show. I tend to put girls to sleep. Like this one on the wall, she's been out for years. It's a painting, so don't get the wrong idea. And she's naked. Did you notice my new album cover? This one over here is All in the Family. This one over here is All in the Elvis Presley. All right. I believe that I have the most charming people to chat with every day. You all are wonderful. Montana is 3 times larger than Japan, and yet Japan probably has 100 times the people. 1,000 times. Kristen is a font of knowledge. Yes, love Elvis. I saw Elvis live about 2 months before he died. Honka honka burning love. I'd like y'all to meet my girlfriend. What was the girlfriend at the time? Her name was... It was Tina? No. I forget. God, you hear my stomach rumbling? Or I should eat something. Any ideas? Okay. So, Elvis, I put Elvis, everybody. Now it's like, now looking at you, it's more like a teleprompter. Except it's not really, because you can see the lines, the words, my face moving out of there. Don't want to do that. I have enough lines I try to get rid of. Sounds like I have stereo running across my stuff. All right. Good morning, Joe. Oh, look at that nice compliment. Now, do you remember me? Debbie B. Yes. Debbie, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Debbie B. Debbie B. Now, if I'm wrong, then it's going to screw up. But Debbie B., I want to thank you Related to musicians, are a musician? What? You have something to do with bluegrass. Am I even close? But because I'm not, maybe it was another Debbie. Maybe it was Debbie A, bluegrass person. And you're gonna tell me, no, I'm Debbie, the auto mechanic, which is fine too. But do you play an instrument? Oh, I'm so glad that we have YouTube back because it increases the numbers of all of you wonderful people. And yet, the core that was here throughout is still here too. It's not like you were just holding my hand until this happened when others arrived. You are still here. And you all know who. Yes, look at that. I'm right. Remember that? Of course you do. I like picking and grinning music very much, very much. And I do like bluegrass. Yes, you did. You sent me music. Yes, I do remember. Yes, I do. I do remember. Yes, and I have it. I have everything. But how about that for a memory? We haven't talked in months, right? I mean, at my age, that's damn good. I don't remember what I had for dinner last night, but I can go back further. So are you traveling now, Debbie? What's happening musically with you? Of course. Oh, Kathy, so lovely. I know. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you. And you loved it. That is awesome. My son just moved to that part of the world. Yeah, I guess I'll get over there again. I've been to Switzerland. I love Switzerland. Did you go to Lucerne? Did you go up Mount Pilatus by any chance? Scared the hell out of me. I mean, sit in a train. It's lovely. You're going up the hill, right? You're going up the mountainside. It's beautiful. And you look at all the clouds up there, and then suddenly you go like this in a train. And I'm like, wait, something's wrong here. You think it'd be easy because you're leaning back, right? And you're looking straight up. And it's like, oh my goodness, what if this thing falls? Well, it can't. It's a cog-wheel train. Court. Sounds like I was going to court. Was that me or Debbie you're talking about? No, I was, everything is fine. I will tell you about everything once I'm able to do so. Oh, wow, beautiful part of the world. How wonderful. And the food, huh? Oh, you were in garden spots. Italy, France, Germany, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, even there. Great food. Yes. Yeah, that went well, thank you. Switzerland should be on your list, Striper. It's beautiful. I love Lucerne and Lake Lugano, is that it? Lugano. Yeah, I think so. It borders Italy. Yeah, it gives me the urge to hear that. I need to get out and travel, but I need to go out and visit our friends around the world. I cannot go now anywhere just, by myself or just with Angela without visiting someone. So we would do that. Not staying with you. We don't have to stay with you, but of course, we just say hello and it's good to meet you. Switzerland's nice. Where are you going in Europe, Delilah? Yes, I'm with you. I mean, Debbie, the food is amazing, isn't it? It's just wonderful. It's very picturesque, everyone who hasn't been, and it probably still is, Debbie, with the little quaint little towns and villages and all of those flower boxes sitting out as you imagine and watch in movies. It's like a backlot in Hollywood, some of those towns. Beautiful. I don't mean like the back parking lot where people do different things. I'm talking about the sets and the construction in Hollywood. I know. Wait, Sabina. Is it Sabina? Sabina, or something like that, right? Wait a minute. Oh, UK is wonderful. UK is amazing. I love the UK. I love all parts of it. I like Ireland. I like the United Kingdom's London. I like the United Kingdom's all of England. I love Wales. It's beautiful. Paris, London, Barcelona, Brussels, Milan. Wow. Wow. Oh, could I come with you? I'd love to go on that, especially the fashion thing. Selena. Okay. Close. Selena, thank you for coming in again. I was close, right? I was thinking and trying to think sometimes. Thinking and Joe, they don't usually collide in the same sentence, not those words. Not usually. Look what I have for my bowls. Teas. Let me just set them up down there. Okay. Now, what else do we have going on here? They do. They care about homes and country, you're right. 15 minutes to 10. $30 to wine 30. Oh, it's wine 30 at 10. I get you. I like a girl starts drinking early. It means that by noon we are all sleeping and exhausted. Or maybe one or two. Yeah, probably one. Oh, wow. Can you imagine? I would have to take a, especially if it's a fashion deal, you know. I know people that travel with just one backpack. A trip like that, I would need a trunk with all of my, of course I need an evening jacket. I would need a tuxedo. I would need jeans. Yes, you realize, yes, you're in California. So you must have a wonderful evening if you're just waking up now realizing you're in California. We want to party with this girl. Mm-hmm. T. Mm-hmm. T-he. Salina. So what have you been up to all these many months? Oh, wow. Yeah, we would be great travel companions because we would have we just have to we may have to have some stuff shipped to the first destination. I've done that before. Okay. Whatever hotel you're staying at, you know, if it's not too valuable, you could ship a couple outfits ahead. Hmm. Debbie B asked that question. I don't know who Debbie's talking about, but Yeah, I know. Costa Rica is very nice. Well, I would love to help you with that fashion blogging. I tell you what, I would, um, hmm, I could dress up and do I could be the hairdresser friend. You've seen that photo of me, right? With what do I have in my hair? Let's let's pull this one up for fun. Oh, here it is. It's on the back of this one, which was one of my favorite cards that he did because you just can't get enough of that shot. I mean, man or woman, that's just endearing. Okay, here I am playing the fashion butterfly. Oh yes, I'd love to go to Paris. Paris would be so much fun. Yeah, but that would be great. Or to do a blog or a vlog. Let's give E Vegan the credit for the cards. E Vegan. Okay. You can make a tux. Oh my God, don't want you to go to all that trouble. It would be delightful though. Wow, there's something. Now my P.O. box, but I would give you my address. The P.O. box fills up with panties and hotel room keys and things like that. I don't have it. It's not large enough. I know I'm dreaming, but it's not large enough for a tuxedo. They'd have to hold it for me. So that's very nice of you. Let me get down to my fighting weight. Yeah, it's only about 5 pounds in all. I'll let you know. That's very sweet. You can probably kick out a tuxedo in no time. Forget being perfect, being relatable. You're right. I know. Wow, that's really cool, Delilah. Do you know who uh, met her in New York, made a dress for a friend? Acra? What's her last name's Acra. What's her first name? Pretty famous. Um, well, you should send me something. I'll unbox it. Someone send me something and we'll do an unboxing video. I haven't done that in a while. We used to do those. I'd love to do that. Delilah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wow. Soon to South Beach and Jacksonville. Both nice places. Far apart, of course, one end of the state to the other. South Beach is nice. Jacksonville is too. What are we looking at here? Wow, that is cool, Debbie. That is terrific. Debbie's in connection with all of the show, a lot of the show business peeps. Okay, let's see. I think it's right down below. I mean, I will give it to you, of course, right here, but I want to see where it is. If you are on If you look right below, scroll down on YouTube, and you will see the P.O. Box listed right down there, along with our Instagram, our Donate, our Patreon, our Facebook. One-on-one with me. I do that all the time, so I don't do that so much anymore. I mean, I will if someone wants to talk to me one-on-one, just let me know and we'll get in touch. Do you see that P.O. Box 881735, Port St. Lucie, Florida 34988? It's actually St. Lucie West, but still, it'll get there. So yeah, there you go. Would we do another honey video? Oh my God, that thing. Oh, that was awful. An Adam and Eve unboxing. Well, I know you. I would expect nothing less. That's an amazing story, Debbie. Wow. "19 years difference." Selena, let's see. Did you say something else up there? Box, package. I mean, we're mixing metaphors here. You know that, don't you? Of course you do. I won't get kicked off of YouTube. Send me whatever. That'll be impetus to get us to quickly do a video. Angela likes to get back to those videos where we were just reflecting on age gap relationships and things like that. And I'm more of, actually, like the idea of doing the opening the crates. Yeah, it was some hoot. We still have some of those devices. I mean, yeah, some of those vices. Did we ever put up the hot wax video? I don't know if we did that. I don't know. Yes, the sex toy video, it was sent to us by that company that Kathy knows the name of. He's 50. So, let's see, you'd be 31? Is that right? That's a lovely age gap. Yes, hon, the P.O. box is right. Yes, I will send it to you if you like. But it's also right below here where you are chatting to me. Right under my face, scroll up. I always say down. But it's right there. P.O. Box 881735, Port St. Lucie, Florida 34988. So please, everyone, send. I'll do it. And even if we don't do a video, you know, I may play with something here for you. Don't be surprised if you find me appearing from behind the screen like this when I put this up. you know, music's playing and I appear behind the screens with panties on my head or something like that. And they may be yours or not. Anyway, but, you know, we have many things we can do here with whatever is sent. I was right. 31. See how almost quickly I did that math? You guys are so much fun. I tell you, I look forward to riding along with you or sitting in your kitchen or your bedroom while we are live. It's live. Yes. There you go. Debbie dropping some advice on us. And don't let things show on your face. Joe, you're a freak. Okay, she's new here, right? She's semi-new here. Now, although I did sing Delala to her a long time ago, but yeah, we're kind of a freak every now and then. That's good. I like the way you sent 2 bikinis my way. Ah, Kristen. Well, you know what? Let me see. I think that's pretty close to. It's like 3. You know the old attitude, and your new man is 50. See, there you go. That's perfect. See, for him, right? What is it? You're how old? Okay. No, he's 50. Okay. Yeah, that's right. 32. If you go to divide the age in half plus 7, as they like to say, he can go as low as 32. I, unfortunately, don't do math that well. So, because mine would be, what is mine? 40 is about as low as I should go. Low. Not saying low as, I mean, you know, age, according to that old formula. But that's not the formula that launched May December Society. And all of the other people, and good for them, that have followed us and created their own shows, and some are more flamboyant, and some do this, and some have sugar daddies and all that, and they're doing, you know, because everybody's on there. But we know we were the first ones. And it's all good. But back in those days, and even now, 39 years, I mean, they'd be saying, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to go with someone 40. No, I mean, I certainly could, but not yet. Oh. Eric, boom. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart, and congratulations to you, to both of you. Yeah. That was a sad story. Kristen, you're doing okay now, though. I mean, how is it your son or daughter? I forget. I think it's a daughter. No, I'm trying to remember. And forgive me if I get that wrong, but I just want to make sure they're doing okay. Mm-hmm. Well, singing today, it's early. It takes me a while in the afternoon we do singing because it takes a while for, you know, talking a lot and then having to, even when I was a kid when we would sing, in the morning when we would take lessons, we had to vocalize for a while before we would ever sing. But of course, when you're younger, you can do it much earlier. And that applies to a lot of things. Wow, thank you, ma'am. That's very nice. You look very youthful. That's very nice. I met someone at that thing I was talking about on Monday, and they said, "You mind me asking how old you are?" I said, "Not at all." And I told them, they said, "Yeah, sure." I said, "No, a driver's license." And that's always nice to hear. Whether they mean it or not, it's okay. You all are just so sweet. 16-year-old son, right? And 11-year-old daughter. That's right. God, you don't even look old enough to have children that old. I've watched your videos, Kristen, live. And remember, you do that special one for me, don't forget. And come on. Unbelievable. It's like All in the Family. Over here is All in the Family, over here's Elvis. All in the Family, Elvis. Oh, and while I'm looking over there, don't forget to go to maydecembershop.com. Okay, that's a commercial break. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad you're hanging in there. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Well, you know what, Delilah? Yeah, I had good genes. Let me see. I showed you a picture of, well, it's not a good picture of me because I'm drunk. Well, you know, but hey, there's Claire. Hello, Claire. Claire, I have to ask you about the hurricane that is bearing down on Ireland. Have you heard about that? Beautiful Claire. Debbie's leaving. Debbie, you leaving? Start the day. That means get a, oh. Oh, you're so sweet. Love you too, Debbie. Thank you so much for stopping in. You know you're welcome all the time. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as it turns out right now. But you'd be welcome on Tuesday and Thursday or Saturday and Sunday. I'm just saying. Have a great day. Claire is back from doing the school run. Food and water music. Yo, y'all. What up, y'all? Devil in disguise. It's sunny, but yes, but there is a hurricane bearing down on Ireland. And I know Ireland is not your country, but it's unusual to have one over there, right? That's our lovely Claire. And the children are doing just smashingly well. Where's Striper going? Well, congrats, man. It's so good that you were able to do that. It kind of kills time, right? And helps you along. It must be that intellectual component that is hidden subliminally. You know, behind the scenes. The conscious, subconscious picks up on it, picks up on the vibe that I'm giving you, and it stimulates all of you in a different way. For example, some of you might be feeling tingly. And some of you might just be feeling euphoric. Some of you may now already be asleep. Yes, champagne. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. It's champagne wishes and caviar dreams to everyone. Three thumbs up. Well, that could be a message that I'm all thumbs, right? But only have two of them. He arrives home at the proper time. Daddy's birthday. Well, happy birthday to D. It should be a good day for Mum, too. Angela was homeschooled and then she schooled herself. Seriously. She never stepped, she's amazingly smart. She never stepped a foot in high school. In my years, you would call that like a runaway. But she wasn't. Self-taught and passed her college entrance exams, which is, pretty good, and went on to college. Joey should come with me. To the Emmys. Oh, I'd love that. Really? So tickets are available for that type of thing. By then, we'll do a red carpet or after party. Whoa. After party. I might want to go on that one myself. Angela might be sleeping. Yes, I know you have lots of treats for him. Not the least is a 1 thumbs up. I know. Yeah. LA Live. Wow. We'll have to touch base on that. Is it next year, right? You know the woman. It's kind of like my mom back in the day. My mom used to be the person people would go to at a university she worked to get tickets for events. They used to hold them all at universities. It's where I saw Elvis through her. We could get tickets, and our tickets were great. Yeah, it's amazing. You're all brilliant. If I had had an internet when I was your age, at high school age, I would have turned into Larry Flint. I don't think... My friends and I always talk about, can you imagine if we had that and the internet and the free porn back in the day? Yes, we'd have killed ourselves or something. She does have time, well, not during the week. No, only on the weekend. When she used to work fewer days a week, a couple of years ago, I would take her out, we'd play golf and do a couple things, but not so much now. I will look at it, Claire. You see a picture of Claire when she was a child. She's a beautiful woman. I am woman, hear me roar in numbers. No, it was just not a thing, Mario. Not a thing. Okay, let's check it out. My friends, my friends. You know, you can find phone numbers, and if you're a friend, you can reach me. I told you the time we had someone called me anonymously, woke me up in the morning, asked me a question. I'm like, what? And Angela's, what? I said, who is this? And they mentioned they were, I'm one of your YouTube followers. Not YouTube followers. I made a comment. I made a comment on one of your YouTube videos. I said, well, good Lord, man, that could be one of a million people. I don't know who you are. And then he said something else and proceeded to try and call back, and I had to do something. But that was rude. And I'm not suggesting anyone here is like that, but that was out of the blue. Kind of freaked, I think, Angela out a bit, but it's okay. It's all good. Because in my business, you have to be able to reach me, right? I mean, I have agents, but in some cases, like different casting companies, my phone number's there. No one. That was once in 6 years that happened. I'm not worried about that. So yes, I'm looking. We are also on Instagram. You guys know that Instagram, May December Society, at May December Society, and you can reach me there. And let's see. Oh, adorable children. Oh my goodness. So I see a little child there. Is that you, Claire? It looks like an older picture, but it just could be your children. Let me see. Tell me, so how would I know? Yeah, that was pretty creepy. It's all right. Burn love. But it's just the way things go. Remember the one time we were doing that all night thing, and somebody was doing one of those ridiculous. Is that your brother, and you have your arm around him? Claire, you're beautiful. So, a beautiful woman and a beautiful little girl. That goes hand in hand. Not always, but certainly does in your case. Oh, that's cute. Delilah, Kristen, Claire, Delilah, Kathy. And listen, yeah, Kristen, Kathy. Kathy doesn't have to work today. Wow, that would be great. I was hoping, after dealing with those people out in LA for a couple of years, to be able to be going out there, or at least some sort of deal. But like so many things, it fell flat on its face. We were the same. Oh, believe me, I see the truth. I see. You see? I do. See? So today I was going to put my golf cap on and do golf questions. And I decided, no, I'll have to exercise your video, on an elliptical machine. See, I know you were too tired. It was all night. It was an all-nighter. For me, for Angela, it was just being up, like normal. And that was great fun, though. It was great fun. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me double check my sound level. The sound level. No. How about that? It's better? Better. More better? We did that, did we? I have to watch that stream again. I have forgotten, but that's hours and hours. What are my favorite snacks? Really, Kristen? All of my snacks are here. You all have beautiful snacks. That's not what I mean, Joe. Okay, geez. Oh, let's see, my wonderful snacks. I'm trying to kick back on too many snacks because I love snacks. You woke up when we said your name. Kristen is a snack. Claire and Kathy are snacks. Delilah's a snack. Well, that's so rude. Don't say that. You might leave someone. I'm not. Everyone's included. This is an all-encompassing buffet of snacks. All right, Mario, you are someone's snack. Just he doesn't want to be left out. That's funny. You fell asleep with your headphones on, and you were awakened later when we said, Claire. Yums. Yes, you are. Ouch. Well, there's something coming out of the blue. Out of nowhere. Okay, so it's weird, right? You've been fantasizing about orgies with grown-up. Orgy, not just one, multiple. Like, I guess a candy dish full. Since you were 7 years old. You thought you were dreaming when we called your name, or we're talking about snacks? Truth, that's funny. That's funny about older women. Well, of course, when you're 7 years old, I would fantasize about it. I remember these magazines. We didn't. I mean, here's what we were relegated to as kids. In Look magazine or, Good Housekeeping even, you would find, it's like, I remember seeing Elke Summers. I should pull up a picture of her now. You probably, if she's still with us. She was a dancer, and she had legs that went, it was kind of weird. And we liked those. Oh, which was deleted there? Hmm. Well, orgies with older women. So is that really forbidden? I mean, it's not my cup of tea now. Well, that's pretty good that, we were there. We were hanging with you while you slept, and then you woke up and we're still there. I was still there. It was very, to say time consuming is an understatement, but it was an experience altogether. Oh, at 7. Oh, yeah. Well, fantasies that kids had. I'm assuming the person was not 7. But you're right. Thanks for being my police. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even know. I guess you buy Playboy still, wouldn't you? On the Wi-Fi side. Why would you? Remember when, okay, this probably won't hit many of you, but when the porn just first started, even on dial-up, you'd go on there and they try to hook you with it. You would only get like 15 seconds of something. Now you get an entire movie. You are all delicious. Snacks. Yes, thank you, Striper, for backing me up on the Elkie in her day. Elkie Summers. Yes. And Inger Stevens. These are all old. I used to love Diane Cannon. Do you know who Diane Cannon is? Didn't she go on to become... Oh, she played the Madam of Sausalito in a movie. For all of you California girls out there, you probably don't know who Diane Cannon is. I think she was once married to, let's see, Rob, no. Judy, no, I don't believe so. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. No, it wasn't Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson wasn't a fake marriage to Rock Hudson. I don't know, but she was great. His adult interest magazine. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, that porn background music. Remember Debbie Does Dallas and Behind the Green Door? I know I'm dating myself. How can you date yourself? You can only go out with one person at a time. But it's not necessarily the best quality when it's free. In the old days. I mean, no, even today, you can get some HD. I mean, it's still pretty good quality. Dean Martin, maybe Dean Martin. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I thought she was married to Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck. Atticus, that's Gregory Peck. Who is it? They go, he's playing D&D. I'm playing D&D. We're all playing D&D. Hoorah! All right. Really? Everyone's seen Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah. Debbie Does Dallas. But that was, remember the star of that movie? Linda Lovelace. How do I remember that? The movie wasn't that good by today's standards at all, but it was stimulating nonetheless. Behind the Green Door was very good too, but Behind the Green Door, when I was in the Navy, we watched it in the electronics room. I was in a communications group, and we watched it in there, and on somebody's Super 8, and these guys sitting in there just watching it, making comments and stuff. We didn't have anything better to do. Bridget Bardot. Yeah. She's a blonde. And you know, in those days, I've told you I've always been partial to brunettes, and I would say, yeah, she's not all that because she's a blonde, but you know, her hair was probably dyed. It got the job done. Yeah, no question about it. It got the job done. Yes. You must have been a wee child to even remember such a thing. All right, so yes, Linda Lovelace. It did get the job done, you know. You know, surprisingly enough, it did. She was a goddess. Bridget Bardot, yeah, beautiful. Brigitte Bardot. I like Sophia Loren too, of course. I mean, like Liz Taylor back in the day, you know, when in her 20s or 30s. No, Ken. Ursula Andress. Ursula Andress was the girl with the, I believe, the beat on the James Bond movie, Dr. No. All the boys wanted that swimsuit. It's probably what they wanted to put it on themselves. yeah, that was good. That and Halle Berry, who was, oh, come on, Halle Berry, really. Halle Berry was gorgeous, and she played that role in that Bond film. What does an ornithologist do at night then? We feast. That was a good scene. That was a good scene, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she was walking out of the water with everyone staring. Oh, well, Halle Berry wore the same swimsuit as Ursula. Ursula wore that in probably 1962. Halle Berry's beautiful. Bo Derek. Oh yeah, Bo Derek, yeah, with the hair, right? Could be Bo Derek, yeah. Good call, Delilah. Bo Derek, yeah. That's the one you wanted. I mean, you didn't want her, but you know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. She was hot, yeah. Linda Carter. Oh, I met Linda Carter in a grocery store. She's married to a guy who was worked in D.C., was a lawyer when I was living there. And I'm on this high-end food store thing. And they had you know, like a horseshoe, so your weight on one side, one on the other. So I'm standing there in line waiting my turn, and I look over, and this woman in a white mink coat, first, I'm back in the day, white fluffy thing, big sunglasses. And I said, how you doing? You know, just, hey, I talk to everybody. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Fine. She gets in her limo and goes away with her little bag of whatever. She was a very, very beautiful woman. Linda Carter. Yeah, she was a Wonder Woman, all right. Still not bad, really. Yeah, man. Linda Carter. Good Boys. Pretty wild. Have you seen Good Boys? I don't think so. No, haven't seen that one. Wonder Woman. Oh, I met a lot of wonderful women. Some very, well, when I was working in New York, I met a lot of them. You know, just say hello, not really sit down and chat with too much. Yeah, Farrah Fawcett was all right. She was all right, you know, to me, just all right. I would have preferred Jacqueline Smith in those days. Goldie Hawn was a cutie. You know, she was just a cutie. Sally Fields was a cutie. Um, and a few years ago, although she's still pretty now, Catherine Zeta-Jones is pretty. Very nice, lovely. Lovely, of course. I always like, and you probably gonna say no, but I always liked Angelina Jolie. Wow, when she was young, I mean, she's beautiful now. Yes, Annie McDowell is a good, and I saw her in New York, and she had, that's right, she has that beauty mark right here, right, or there. Andy McDowell, right? I didn't see that. And we talked about the other day Kate Jackson. She was all right in that group too. Charlie's Angels. And I tell you, a blonde who's very smart and did quite well for herself and was beautiful, played the dumb blonde, Suzanne Summers. Smart lady. You know, Sandra Bullock is unbelievable. Ava Gabor. You look like, my hairdresser looks like Selma Hayek. My hair stylist, I should say hairdresser. Scarlett Johansson is nice. Helen Mirren when she was young. Yes, of course. Yes, Helen Mirren is an attractive woman. Cindy Crawford. Yeah, her, they are. I don't know. I don't know about that. Cindy Crawford was married to Richard Gere for a while. He was married a long time to the girl, the blonde girl in one with Dalton, right? What's his name? Yeah. The one about the sharks and all that, and she was the girl, very cute girl with the little big blue eyes. That was Richard Gere's wife for many years. Yeah, I know you gotta like the older ladies. That's right. Nothing wrong with that. Emma Thompson, yes. Mm-hmm. So then, so be sure to, let's see, I want to see, how could I do that? Delilah, you are on MDS, right? You're on MDS, maydecemberside.com. Send me a private message. I will give you some connection stuff. You can connect and we can share stories about Sandra Bullock. Okay. Camby, thanks for being here. Camby Lynn. Have a wonderful day. Yes, please. A hunga burn love. So one of these days, I do plan. I just have to run a. I have to make sure if I take this. This is a big Mac. This is one of the larger Apple computers here, and so I need to take it outside, put it on the table by the pool side, and see if it works all right. I can't really do that without unplugging at this point, but I think that'd be fun. A different background for you guys could look at something else behind me happening, like birds and wildlife. And I can make noises like, oh, 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 you know. October 13th. So you expect presents. Okay. October 13th. The lovely Claire. Maybe we'll do Claire's birthday. Is that one of our broadcast days? The idea is for not to get you out of bed, love. Oh, yes, yeah, that's nice. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But those are my house calls now. I mean, around 10 Eastern time. So you get to you can hug your pillow. And I can ingratiate myself and say, yeah, we'll just hug your pillow. All right, so that's cool. Claire's going to be staying young. That's right. Started working on this song. I had Angela sing it. I've played it here before. I'm going to show you. Let's see here. Where are you? All right. What is that massage about? What am I watching? Okay. This song, 5 years ago, Claire will be 28. Oh my goodness. 21? Who's 21? Dad's is your dad's the 24th. Nice, thank you. It's nice, well, all of those people, anyone watching on the YouTube deal, no, on the Facebook. What are you? Facebook, yes, Facebook. say hello and say where you're coming from, because we love you, because you're a big member of the family. I mean, not personally a big member, but your group is a huge, yes, do it. You know what I'm trying to spit out here. 22 or 23. Claire does look like she's 22 or 23. She is a cherub. She is lovely. She's beautiful. Okay, let me check it out. Let me check it out real quick here on MDS. Make sure we're connected. Claire's amazing. Mother of 3, ladies and gentlemen. 3. How did that not happen? Gee, I must need to update this, huh? Got you. I got you. I got you. Under my skin, I got you deep in the heart. Okay, look, let's go back to what I was going to do here. I had a song I wanted to do. Now, I'm not going to do it, but my chat, what, you mean here on the side that are so tiny can't tell what anyone looks like? I know. I don't know how to grow that bigger. I mean, you know, with this thing, you just have to stroke it a little bit and that gets bigger. So it's kind of like normal. But these are pictures. I don't think you can touch them fast enough. No. Oh. Okay, well, maybe I'll have to look into making it larger for you. I'll look into it. I'll have to see what it will do. Whether it will do it or not. Okay, here's the song. I got the music so I can play this. I love this song. Just bear with me. This is a nice song. Although I don't listen to the lyrics, so they could be about a breakup. I don't know. Angela always gets me on that. I sing a song. Oh, how do you like that? She said, do you hear those words? Like, what words? I'm into the music. I'm really, not that deep. I know the words, but... Okay, here we go. I'll let you watch her, I think.
Nobody knows what I'm doing here, and I ain't got a clue. Messing around with these other folks when I'm not with you.
Whoa.
There's been so many nights when I'm alone.
See if I can play this in the same keys.
There's been so many days when our love was not enough. Oh, leave me, just leave me. Can't you see see me. Nobody knows what I'm doing here. And I ain't got a clue. Messing around with these other fools when I'm not with you. There's been so many nights when I've longed for your touch. There's been so many days when our love was not enough. Oh, leave me, leave me. Can't you see me? See me. Nobody knows what I'm doing here. And I ain't got messing around with these other fools when I'm not, when I'm not, when I'm not. Oh, nobody knows what I'm doing here. And I ain't got a clue. Messing around with these other fools when I'm not with you. When I'm not with you.
Yay! Good song, man. I highly recommend Lake Street Dive. Okay? There you go. Lake Street Dive. Oh, well, this is by Lake Street Dive. The girl's name, lead singer, is Rachel Price. Amazing.
If
Amazing.
you write anything on your computer,
I must have
you
something
need
else
to
on my
get
computer.
Grammarly.
I write pretty much all day, every day, and Grammarly makes my
Where to
writing
go?
better.
As
Where
a
to go?
student, I like that it's free. It
Where is
actually
it?
is correcting everything as I'm writing it.
Grammar errors, spelling errors, and even helps me find the right words to use so I can say what I want to say.
It catches all those
does
embarrassing
indeed. I
mistakes
know it does.
before I hit send.
I downloaded Grammarly.
So. Yeah, I love that song. Her voice is beautiful. She's great. The story of them, and the four musicians that met, well, they're at the, I think, Conservatory for Music in Boston. And they all have their own skills, and they're just really good. So you make sure, everyone. Yeah, it's good. Lake Street Dive, and I wouldn't mind. Let me see if it comes up. See if it shoots up here. Boom. For music, I don't get jammed up for music that I play. It's just that I have to split the proceeds. What, like we're talking about a penny and a half. Penny and a half. Satanic. Not me. Maybe Striper. Are you into satanic black metal? Probably not. Well, I don't know. Everybody's into a lot of weird stuff on this program. I'm telling you. I mean weird. Okay, so we're going to learn how to get the photos larger for you. And are your photos larger when you do the chop? This is you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check. I'm going to check in all of my little things here. No way, man. I didn't think so. Anything satanic you're not into, I know. Cradle of filth? Cradle of filth. That's just, oh, the image is terrible. So, Delilah, what's up? And let's see. Elizabeth, what's up with the homeless people out there in Los Angeles? What's going on? That's terrible. Bob Dylan is your favorite songwriter. That's interesting. Bob Dylan. Bobby Dylan. So, Nine Inch Nails. There you go. Well, we're in the darker side over here. It's just maybe not music always, but there's a dark side. Oh, yes. There's a dark side here. So a lot of collars and leeches and... Did I say leeches? Oh, those are only for advanced people. Leashes. Like someone say, oh, what's on the menu? Delicious. All right, well, that's dungeon humor. Dungeon humor. Joe, how would you know anything about that? Well, I read a lot. All right. Oh, 100%. You are absolutely right. If you see a headline that is something bizarre thing happens in this world, it will be Florida usually. It's awful. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Politics get in the way of everything, don't they? I heard some guy on the news, a representative, it doesn't matter the party really, he was just saying that something has to be done. I've pled with the governor to come on, we have to do this, we have to, and he's a politician, everything gets hung up. They'll say they'll do this, and it takes so long to get this meeting, then that meeting. Nobody does anything. Crazy Florida man. Well, yeah, it could be me. No. Yeah, there are crazies in Florida. I told you, I'm sure. I'll say this story again, like every 3 months or so. When I first came here permanently, the house has been here, was bought in 2008. But I arrived permanently in 2013 to live here. And when I came in, I thought I'd get a new car, and I went looking at a car, and this guy in this dealership takes me around, and he's chatting, and he says, well, listen, I don't want to, it doesn't matter to me whether you buy a car from me or not, but you seem like a good guy, and I want you to know I have an FBI friend, and we can get you licensed up real quick so you'll be packing, because everybody down here carries. I'm like, what? Carries what? You mean they own groceries, do they? No, everyone has firearms. Yes, I know that. They have firearms. It's really sad. But Florida has this thing. Don't you, it's one thing if someone invades your home and you shoot them, you don't want to, but they're in your house, breaking in. That's kind of universal. But in Florida, if you're out on the street and somebody well, I'm glad, well, you know what? That makes me feel nice, Claire, that when you hear something about Florida, regardless of how perverted or perverse or how crazy, you think of me. And that's nice. I mean, I'm the face of Florida. Not really, but Florida's, they call it God's waiting room, if you're into any of those religious thoughts or anything. That's an inference that everyone here is so old, but that's not really true. That's not true at all. It's just, it's very stereotypical, and there are a lot of retirees here. Well, that's nice. You hear Florida. Well, you know, I was thinking of you the other day because I was watching Manchester United against, I want to say, Arsenal. And I thought, you don't live that far away. You know where Manchester is. I thought of Claire. And I thought of you when I heard about the hurricane in Ireland. I haven't talked to my friend who lives in Ireland yet, but I need to do that. Is that still a thing, that hurricane to Ireland? Yeah, you don't have to. There's no reason to drag a body into your house. You can just, yeah. Stand your ground. Yes, that's right. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Stand your ground when you're not strong. Pull out your gun. There's got to be a rhyme in there. You can pull it out and it's a level playing field. I don't know. Yeah, but that's pretty amazing that I never knew about any law like that till I was here. And still, whether I had a gun or not, I would, if somebody's being crazy, just let them go on their way. Yes, there's a hurricane. Oh, what is the hurricane? Umberto or Bardo? Let me see. Let me check weather. What in the world are you doing here? All right, Ireland. Lorenzo to hit Ireland, UK as post-tropical cyclone. Look up Lorenzo, darling. Lorenzo. Not Fernando Lamas. Lorenzo. It's going to go right. It's only 75 miles, but there will be, the problem is the surge. It's heading right in. So it hit the UK, it's going over Ireland, so it will lose some of its steam by the time it hits Friday PM. Will hit, that's not Prime Minister. 45 miles per hour is what they're saying it will hit the UK, but it will be hitting Ireland at 75 miles an hour. That was 2 hours ago, that report. But how bad will it be? Let me see. Lorenzo brought hurricane force wind gust to the Azores early Wednesday and is headed for Ireland and the United Kingdom, where it will bring rain, gusty winds, and post-tropical cyclone. Wind gust to 85 miles an hour were clocked in Cork, Ireland. It's fast. Not usually where we find those type of deals, right? They're usually in the over here. What is happening here? Yes, you can ask a question, Charlotte. Go ahead. Well, men are weird. Okay, first of all, Charlotte, are you a member of May December Society? If you go there and send me a private message, I'll be happy to spend a few minutes and give you my 2 cents. I do that quite often. It's not just all hijinks and frivolity here. I mean, there's some serious business going on. You know what I'm saying? I think I'll move to Europe, actually. Since Kathy and let's see, Claire are married, I'll just take Delilah out to the Alps. Charlotte Willis, you're 22. And how old is your partner? Charlotte, make sure you join MayDecemberSociety.com, seriously, and I'll be happy to. I've probably heard the same, situation, heard of the same, or something close before. Having been talking to people for, well, it's over 6 years now here. Over 6 years, and it's not just all funny business. We have some serious things that happen, and I will give you my undivided attention. He's too shy. Well, usually people don't like to talk about their personal life here, but I would ask you right away, how long have you been dating him? What is your relationship? Is it a long-distance relationship? I mean, there's a lot, that's a big, before you can answer a question, I have to know a lot of background. It's important. I have to know if let's see, your age, you already told us. You're 22. Do you live on your own? Do you live at home? Do you live with this person? A lot of things. Do you work? Do you go to school? And while you think, oh, that might be frivolous stuff, it's important because I base it on what I have experienced with others. And I only offer things that you may or may not like. They'd be suggestions, but again, you are always responsible for your own actions. So, I won't tell you what to do. I will give you an opinion and perhaps options for you. That's all. Where would I wish I joined? He's 45 and he's married. Yeah, well, that's sort of a red flag right there. Okay, you've known him for over a year. What are these girls talking about me? Wait a minute, where are you going to? Okay, everybody goes. It's a party. It's a party going on. Claire's the closest, so maybe. If she'd be fun, but Who's married? Oh, that guy? Yeah, really, Charlotte, and he probably has children too. percentage of men that leave their wives for someone else and stay with that person is very slim, just so you know. Very often, I've learned that if men do leave their spouse and they have someone's arms to go to, that's fine. But then they like the, well, now they're not, more than likely they're going to move on. It doesn't always happen, okay? I'm just saying, many times. You should be mindful of that. He's married. Yeah, not the thing really to be relishing, love. Oh, now he wants to hang out with you. Yes, yes, I do. I always do. You know that, you girls. I didn't know it was a girls' week out, and I was going to join you. I thought you were lugging the husbands along. We are. They don't care. No. Yes, they do. No, that'd be fun. It'd be fun for all of us to be together. No question about it. And we can't forget Kristen either. What are the plans for this afternoon? Well, at 11:12, I'm going to be right here. But beyond that, much of noon, I actually am going to work around the house. I do have some things to do. It's not a play day for me. I have some things I need to take care of. You know, regular household stuff, nothing fun. Angela will be working, and you know, I'll visit my mom, not today, maybe Friday. So no terrific plans. What did you have in mind, dear? I can meet you halfway. No, I'm streaming Delilah on Friday. I'll be streaming on Friday. Streaming on Friday. That's right. And don't forget that, Kathy. Kathy, you don't forget that, all right? You don't want me to say, get your clothes, Kathy, because you're coming with me. You get your clothes, Kathy, because you're coming with me. You leave your clothes on, Mario, because you're staying home. All right. Well, you know, you need to send me a message on May December Society. And it'll be easy for me to explain to you the potential pitfalls of proceeding. There's no hedgehogs in this group at all. There's not a damn hedgehog amongst you. I may have to change this to Charlie's Angels. Hello, Angels. You're driving to Orange County. Oh, wow. Well, You'll be able to connect with me anytime you want. Now listen, you can drive, you just can't watch the video. And we'll go. Keep your eyes on the road, Delilah. Keep your eyes on the road. I know you'll be here. Kathy's always with us when she's working. Claire, while she's working, she works at home. And she's a mom, very busy with lovely children. And she can do it. You just don't put the computer, or you just have it plugged in the phone so you can listen to all the hijinks and you can imagine the expressions I'm making. You know. But we'll tell you what we're wearing, all of us. That's always fun for. Okay, it's a question, but contact me and I'll impart wisdom for you, dear. Yeah, it's a question. We got you. MayDecemberSociety.com. Log on. Join. I'll send you an invitation. It's a private site, so you'll be able to talk to me and many other people who are in relationships like the one you are apparently interested in, but different. And some have experience with exactly your dilemma. So, that's right. Yes, hedgehogs are lovely, but I wasn't really featuring them on, Girls Week out. I know Kathy's amazing. She works and she can work and contribute to a conversation. Food and water and music. Yes, we have open minds. Open minds. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for joining in. Joining in. Yes, he has lovely hedgehogs. I didn't even know that was a thing that you would keep those. But he is like Dr. Doolittle. Not meaning he doesn't do anything. He does quite a bit because he works. He's a very brilliant person. However, the Doolittle part comes with all of the little critters around the house. We love Kathy, and I'm telling you, if Kathy wasn't here, it'd be an odd day. Kathy, Claire, always here, and we count on them for keeping the show rolling. Right, Striper, Elizabeth, and now Delilah's back, and maybe Charlotte Willis will become a regular. Kristen, of course, is here. Kristen, fresh back from her romantic getaway. Thanks, Joe. Peace. Thanks a lot, peace. Thanks for stopping in. Charlotte, did you get that information? MayDecemberSociety.com. His pets are family. Do you pet? You pet your pets. Don't pet your family. Okay. Oh, you can. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? All right. Let me see here now. Have you noticed the website has had the same photos on the front for a while? So we put couples up on the front. Now, once all of us get together, we'll do selfies, and I am in control, so I will put them all up for us. I'm not totally in control, but I'll put them up. Well, Sonia actually was here on Monday. I think she showed up Monday, or it was last Friday. Yeah. And she was telling us about Jay, of course, and a couple other guys that she's interested in. But, you know, that's our Sonia. Or as I like to call her, Miriam. So, okay, Charlotte, I will, yes. All right, I will make sure that I'll do it right now for you. Hey there, Delilah, what you, okay, here you go now. Damn, who is this girl? Oh, okay. Some of these names, I'll have to check them as I let people 2 minutes ago. You just sent that in 2 minutes ago. Okay, let's invite everyone and see what happens. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right. Yes, 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 Charlotte. Okay. Do most of your live chat followers with come backwards? Many have returned, yes, and Kristen asking if a lot of those who we visited with on YouTube came back. Many have. So, you know, it's still growing. I mean, there could be people that say, I wonder if he's on and it's Tuesday or, you know, Thursday and miss us. But I really think if someone looked into it or contacted me, I would tell them. And I try to remember to, you know, put an Instagram out, although I haven't the last 2 days. But Claire puts me up on the Facebook, on the face plant. So that's what we're doing here. So now, let me ask Charlotte, does your email begin with a CW? What happened? What happened with Striper? What did he say? Oh, man. Well, so his PSA is 4 or 13 his PSA is? I'm familiar with all of that stuff. It's in my family. I have relatives and stuff. But so usually I can tell you if you send me a message exactly what's going on with your stepfather. So, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be okay. There are many things you can do. You'll be all right. Kathy. You live in the, really? You live in the garment district? Well, you're a designer. In Los Angeles? Really? That's very cool. So you can walk places. Or is it in Santa Monica? I love Santa Monica. I did a chemistry audition in Santa Monica several years ago. It was great. Did I tell you all about my chemistry audition? Or have you forgotten? Kathy, you're a crazy girl. Kathy, yes. We're not talking about massage therapy here, Kathy, not this one. Santa Monica, you mentioned Santa Monica College, is that where you went, but is that where's the garment district in Los Angeles? I don't know. Well, you live downtown LA. Okay, downtown LA, got you. I've been down there several times. I did a film there. Showing and chatting, this is safe. Yeah. Oh, showering and chatting. That's safe. It's really safe. Oh, let's see. Do you take a selfie, love? Come on. Where's your courage? Courage. Courage. All right. No, I'm not trolling for photos. Oh, that's nice. So it's convenient, a convenient area too. Yeah, that's cool. Lovely. You'll appreciate this, Delilah. My first trip to Los Angeles many years ago. It was in the early 80s. And I had sport coats and, it was coat I was light color. It was for summer, and I had a pair of gabardine pants, right? Tan gabardine pants. And I caught them on the edge of something. And this was before I put them on to use. So I put them on and they got messed up. I was just checking out what I was going to wear today, but it happened a couple days before I planned on wearing this outfit. So I had a tear. So oh my God, that was like a perfect L. Boom, tear. It would flap over around my knee. So I obviously hit it somewhere. The first time ever, and I fell in love with Los Angeles. On a Sunday, they took that pair of pants and they blended the material. You couldn't even notice. On a Sunday. I couldn't believe it. I thought how convenient this place is in my life. And I went back several times and didn't always have that problem with my pants usually. But anyway, I always thought that was interesting. I never forgot that. I need to get these fixed, I said to whoever she was. These have to be fixed. I can't wear them like that. Oh, pin it. I can't pin something. What's the matter with you? And there was a place that could do it for me on a Sunday. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, you go to me. Find me. I will send you a note. Look, I will send you a welcome. I'll send you our standard welcome. How about that? I mean, you can't just get that. Why it's happening too often. I don't think you can. All right, look. Let me do a little bit of this. It'll take a second to do this. Okay. I didn't even send this one. It's a hello from Angela and me, but okay. All right. Okay, so you'll get a message, either in your email or check your check your box. There's a little arrow next to underneath your name in a box. Click on that, and it'll say private messages, and you can see, and then you can respond. And that's how it works, and it's lovely. There's also a chat, but it can become psychotic. All right, so lovely. My eyes are blue. Okay, I don't know why I mess that up all the time, but I do. There we go. Well, I mean, that is amazing. Oh, I don't want you to be too respectable now. Yeah. Okay, I will find you. I have a particular set of skills. If you let it go, I'll forget everything. You go on. But if not, I will find you and I will kill you. I love that movie. It's like Twister on television. When Twister comes up, I'm always watching the same movies over and over. And Angela will be like, oh my God, again? And then, you know, same thing, Taken. I like Taken. The only Taken I saw was the first one. I didn't think it needed to be, now, Taken again. That's too much of a hypothetical. I mean, that is so bizarre. And then there's a Taken 3 coming out. Take a time out, okay? How about coming up with something new? Oh, Kathy, that's awesome. You are the opposite, you little minx, of respectful. We know that, and we love that about you. Claire telling us, Claire just turning up the edge of her skirt at us. A little curtsy, and you pull your skirt. You know. I'm the director, just follow my instructions. Excuse me. I can fix clothes and sew. Wow. I know. They must take his dog. Oh my goodness, I gotta take his dog. Maybe they'll just take his word for it and leave it alone. A particular set of skills. Ah, oh, Claire, come on. How'd you know that would get to me? Geez, I remember, listen, when I was a little kid and in grade school, I went to parochial school and you had to wear uniforms. But the girls, I remember in the 8th grade, I know it's going to sound bizarre now, but in the 8th grade, I was just an 8th grader. I was enamored with these girls. Like this one girl, oh my God, she crossed her legs and you could see the stocking and the garter. and I knew I was probably hooked forever. Okay, Charlotte, I will respond, darling. I will be closing up the show shortly, and I will take care of all of those who've sent me any messages, as if there's a bunch of you. But there are a few. There are a few. Yeah, there aren't many businesses open. Well, especially in the South. But I went there from Washington D.C. I was out in L.A. and that was great. I mean, where could you possibly get them fixed? I asked the guy at the hotel. Oh, there's a seamstress cleaners that's open 7 days a week. What? That was great. Once I was driving around Los Angeles with a convertible. I rented a convertible, and I got some of these fuzzy dice and put it from the rear view mirror. I was with my sister, and we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. And then we came back, and my girlfriend at the time was involved with the entertainment industry, and so I was chatting with Ephraim Zimbalist, Ned Beatty, who else did it? Oh, I forget. There were just a lot of stars. A lot of them are no longer with us, like Cary Grant. So Cary Grant, actually, it's a while ago. So it was a fun time. But I remember driving around LA with the convertible. Perfect weather. When I moved here, I got rid of my convertible because it's too hot. Sewing is sewing. No, there are different kinds of sewing. Thanks for asking, Kristen. She's doing, well, her dementia is going, and actually she's not doing that great. So her dementia's increased. It comes and goes, but now the level that it comes and goes from is, it goes deep end and then back to just not good. But she's losing weight now. She lost 4 pounds last month. So she is not doing great. But sometimes, she has a great time. I mean, in her mind, and I just go with it now. I just ride along and, I mean, it was funny for a while, but now it's just so like, oh my God, this is terrible. But she doesn't feel it. I mean, she swears that she's going to go upstairs. There's no upstairs. She wants to know where the kids are. She's talking about my nephews who are in their 40s. She has a baby doll, which she can't go anywhere without. Several months ago, she slipped or something. They took her over to the hospital just to observe her, and she was screaming for her doll, so they gave her a doll. So she had her doll with her baby, as she would call it. It's just sad, but it's what it is. And my mom's 93, and that's it. You just got a fabric guy because he tried to change. He tried to charge you $38 a yard for material. God. No, she hasn't tried to. She got out of the door and the alarm went off once. And they were like, where are you going? I'm going to go get in my car and I'm going to go to the store. Yeah. LA stories like LA. Getting wasted at, not that I always get wasted, but Where did we have some fun? We had some fun. I loved LA because LA had valet parking before it was in vogue everywhere here. You could valet park in LA, and Rodeo Drive always valet park, and then they started doing it on the East Coast, at higher end shopping centers. Gladstone's valet parking up there. Yeah, valet parking we didn't do it here. So we had to look for parking places. There, they just take your car and, you just go in and get drunk and then they put you back in your car. And there you go. I love Malibu's nice, very nice. I had a friend of mine who was a manager, part owner of the Palm restaurant in Washington. And so they have family out there, the Palm in LA. I went there a couple of times. Good time. I saw Mr. T. Mr. T. Hey kid, what's wrong with you? So, Mr. T's there, big guy, a very petite young girl with him. Couldn't blame him. Snack. It was a lot of fun. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, they ask that. My mom, they ask my mom all the time, who's that? That's my husband. Call him, I get on the phone. She thinks it's me sometimes. I don't know. And yeah, my dad passed away in 1980. Yeah, a long time. He was 58 years old. So, yeah, that's a long time ago, and my mom's still having conversations with him. Interesting. And she always says, well, my aunts or uncle, she said, well, let's have them all over. I said, sure, yeah, let's do that. Who should I call first? And she tells me her brother. They're all long gone. But the best one of late was when she wanted to, and I may have mentioned this, but you may not have heard it, Kristen. She wanted to have, to make a couple of pies and take them to my grandmother, who she said, I said, where are we taking those? To your mother's. Thinking I'm my dad, we're taking but to my grandmother, who died probably 10, 15 years before my dad. 10 years before my dad. So, a long time ago. But it's crazy. Yeah, well, that's not my thing really, but if you say so, I hope it was my mom's thing there for a while too. I think that she would, she might think that's the case. She may think she's there now, some of the times. But Claire, that's sweet. You're your daughter. That's sweet. Yeah, it's hard to get them to visit when they're older. Sometimes I would walk in to see my mom and say, well, hello there. Good to see you. How are you doing? And my mom can't see very well. I'm okay. How have you been? Oh, great. So then I wheel her out. This one I love. I'm wheeling her around. So do you mind if I take you outside? Oh, no, that'd be very nice. I said, how are you doing? She says, I'm better now, thanks. I said, well, what's wrong? She said, well, that son of mine, she has one son, that's me, and I'm pushing her. I said, what did he do? Oh, you don't want to know. What hasn't he done? She's had me being put in police cars. I've never been arrested. Put in police cars. She's things from her past, maybe about her brothers. I don't know. It's hilarious. Yeah. It's a tough thing to go through. It's living grief, actually, is what your husband, would be experiencing, is what it was told me that I experienced watching my mother deteriorate. But, you're right. She was supportive of your relationship. That's very important. My mother would not have been and was not supportive of me and Angela until she got here and met Angela. And that changed everything, of course. But, my mother also, the nurses will tell me when I go in a while ago, they said, Joe, your mom tells us you're having sex with all of the nurses. I said, really? I said, you're a nurse? Did we? She starts laughing. My mom tells people anything comes out of her head. Totally unfounded, folks, I'm telling you. It's hilarious. And one of my friends, he's become a friend, was in the Marine Corps, a male nurse, nice guy from California. He says stuff like, Joe, your mom is really, you and your sister, boy, she was letting you have it today. And you, my goodness, I didn't know you were so active here. It's just funny. But it after a while, it's funny to tell those stories and people hear them the first time, they're great. But, when you go there and, it's like the same thing. Well, your mom says he saw you. My mother swore for the longest time that I was having an affair with this woman that she didn't like. As old as my mother, in a wheelchair like my mother. But and I caught them chatting once, and they're just chatting about nothing. Nothing. And okay, all right. But in their minds, it must be an incredible story. Yeah, taking children to see her would be a little different. I don't think my son, he's in Europe now, but he wasn't too keen on going down to see. He did see her, but when she was in her assisted living home, her apartment, that was more normal because she was, cognizant of what was going on. But now that she's in a nursing home, it's different. So I set that apartment up beautifully. And then my sister came down and we had to get my mom out of there because they wanted her out of there because she was too much to handle. They have a law in Florida. Some facilities are no lift facilities. I guess that's everywhere. But so if something weighs more than 50 pounds, these attendants don't have to pick it up. Well, that's not good. So we had to get her out of there. She couldn't get herself. In assisted living, you can get yourself, even if you're in a wheelchair, to mealtime. But she was having difficulty, so we had to move in like 2 days. Arrange for movers, but the nursing home was furnished. So we sold stuff. We got it done. Everything had to be out of the other place because they were moving someone else in. So yeah, I know but nurses stop sleeping around with nurses. But as I recall, not here, obviously, we agree on that. When I was younger, nurses were so much fun when they broke away from the hospital. But there's a lot of, doctor nurses stuff that does go on. And, we have a doctor here who is involved with his staff as well. And the women that work there also. So that's what's happening. And he will quit sleeping around. You're right. It's like a harp in heaven. Kristen, my angle on religion, I was raised, just so you know, I always find it difficult whenever religion comes up. And I don't talk about religion, but I'll just tell you. I was raised Catholic. I found terrific fault. I said, why do they allow for things to happen if God is omnipotent? He's everywhere, can do everything, sees all, hears all. And why does he let little children suffer? So I looked that up. And it said, because it goes back to Eve eating an apple in the Garden of Eden. Now, that's some deep science there. So a fictitious person in a book of stories bites on an apple, and therefore everyone suffers. It doesn't even make sense. But, you know, the thing is, I'm an advocate of not having anyone choose religion. They would hate me about this religions until you are 21 years old. And then if you find you need something, haven't found what your niche is, and you need something, then you can join. And I guarantee you, most religions would not exist. That's just me. It's not, you know, I believe that however, if they help people, and I've always said this because my family's all Catholic, if this helps you and you gain something from it, do it. All for that. Just doesn't make sense to me. And nothing makes sense to me in that regard. I mean, there we are. You know, my mom may be seeing my dad, but in the way I perceive things, when you go, you go. So that's just a little bit. Now, this is the way I am. A lot of my friends are like everyone else who, you know, go along with all that. I'm very familiar. I have cousins who are priests. We go round and round. I'm very familiar, but I don't buy it at all. So. Oh, thank you, Delilah. You're so sweet, and I'm glad you were here today. So go get, you know, what is it? A stitch in time saves nine, a stitch in, whatever it is. Anyway, go do what you do. You're a designer. That's fantastic. And thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to seeing you. I don't know unless it's raining tomorrow, but I think it will be Friday. I know it will be Friday too. So I'll chat to you later. Chat to you later. Bye. Kathy, I never sent, yeah, you never sent me my uniform. Oh, the doctor's uniform, the nurse's uniform. Kristen is in charge of that. Yeah, you know, I know. Delilah's leaving. Bye, Delilah. Delilah Rose. How lovely name. Okay. Kristen, do you have the uniforms for everyone? You have their sizes, don't you? Let's have the sizes first. I know you are all petite. Maybe Kristen would, and Delilah, maybe Delilah would like to design some. And Kristen, though, is very good at that stuff. And Kristen, you could model them. Kristen, we'll get them for you. Mm-hmm. Kristen is in charge of uniforms. I hope Kristen doesn't get upset. See, that's why I don't talk about religion. Yeah, I did bring it up. Oh. We're all different in this world. That's all I got to say. Oh. But from all of my years of the brainwashing, I know some great hymns and sing these things. And I know Angela, who's self-taught in everything, and religion isn't one of them. She's reading something. She says, I was reading something that says, yea, though I go through the shadow of the valley of death. You mean the 23rd Psalm? How do you know this? I said, I am a font of minutia. I know a lot of nothings. All right. Yeah, I know. Yep. We didn't have a choice. You don't have a choice when you're born into a religion. You barely have a choice to root for a different football team. There's no getting over you. So that's it, guys. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Angela heard her alarm go off. I think that's what was going off. And I will be back on Wednesday. I hope you arrive safely. And if Delilah, if you're driving, or Kathy, if you are flinging whatever it is, you're not flinging, no, you're in charge of something important there. I mean, there's probably heat involved, so be very careful. I know, I guess I lost everyone. No. I know, it's okay. Yeah, I know. There's no proof of that, though, so you know. And that's okay. People do all the time. My mom is still going, I'll go over there and see a priest in there, and she's having communion. I said, Mom, what'd you do today? Oh, I went shopping. I said, what about the priest? He wasn't there. So, okay. You guys, listen, have a wonderful day. I'll see everyone on Friday, and it's going to be a great Friday, just like it is a great day today. Tomorrow will be a great day. And you know why they're great days? Just try missing one. You can't. You got to embrace them all, no matter the good and the bad. We'll say hello to Angela. I'll do that. And it was so terrific that everyone was here today. And everyone is so nice and friendly, and it's a wonderful place to be. And that's why I'm happy that we've all become friends. Okay, now everyone has to run along. Me too. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again. I love you all. You know that. I do. Every one of you.